street by Wall Street. Big time.
Screwed in the music. Screwed in Hollywood. Screwed by the corporations. Screwed in the NFL. Screwed by the local Joe. And that could be you.
You said you're tired of your conditions. The question's what you're gonna do.
Hi, I'm Jeff Lane, award-winning producer. Have some artists who was nominated for Grammys, and some have won Grammy Awards. This show is called Screwed. I do this show, ladies and gentlemen, because I am also a screwy. And guess what? I'm pissed off! Yeah. I bet you, if you walk around the world, or however you get around the world, you will find everyone has been screwed. Screwies come in all sizes, small, medium, and large. I am also a screwy, and I believe that everyone in the universe has been screwed one way or another.
If it don't turn you on, you ought to leave.
Mr. Jeff Lane, Grammy Award-winning producer, writer, artist, and a cool cat daddy.
And guess what? We're gonna go to the streets now and speak to some screwies to find out how bad this screwism is. Screwed in the music business.
His name is Al Goodman, a.k.a. Ray Goodman and Brown, a.k.a. The Moments. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Goodman.
How you doing, Jeff?
Hey, Al, what's up, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you. And I'm glad to be on Screwed again.
Where I want to start from, Al, is you guys were very, very successful as The Moments, and all of a sudden you had no career, no name, and couldn't do anything anymore. So I just want to know what happened during that period and how were you able to survive?
Well, Jeff, during that period, as a young man that we know and hopefully the world has heard somewhat about, his name was Lonnie Youngblood. Lonnie Youngblood came to me and said, man, you can't use the name The Moments anymore. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit and cry? Are you going to try to move on? He said, I would be Al, Billy, and Harry. Or Goodman, Brown, and Ray. Ray Goodman and Brown. And that hit Ray Goodman and Brown. So we decided to use the name Ray Goodman and Brown and try to secure another avenue.
How were you able to survive during that period, during the transition?
Well, actually, Jeff, that wasn't the hard part because we were able to work. We worked overseas, out of the country as The Moments. We just couldn't use the name The Moments to record, but we could work under that name. You couldn't stop a person from earning a living. So we did earn a living, and that's not the screwy part. The screwy part is record sales. You sold millions and millions of records, and you didn't earn money. Instead of money, we got a lesson. I would say we got a lesson in the business of what not to do, what to do, and then I'm a songwriter now and a record producer, and I didn't have an inkling of how to produce a record or how to write a song, really. I was good with the poems, but to write a song before I got in that involvement. So I guess we exchanged one thing for the other. We didn't get paid any money, but we just got education in the music business.
You had written at least 200 songs that got burned up, and you have no idea what they were now. You have no recollection of any of those songs that was burned. And why don't you tell me about that?
Now, the way I did get screwed was we were doing a project there where the president of the company, before he passed away, was gracious enough to let us use the studio, to record. Those songs were saved. They're in a suitcase that was taken out of the studio before it burned. We have no idea where that suitcase is. That's how we got screwed with that.
So that's another screw.
That's a bigger screw, yeah.
That's enough.
Because like you said, the masters for all the stuff that we did in the past, that's already with Rhino Records. So they got a record of that. As far as the song goes, BMI has a record of that. So I do get paid from BMI. That's only one facet of payment that we do get paid as writers. You know that. But as far as those songs that we recorded in the last days before that studio burned, in the last years before that studio burned, we don't have those songs.
Now, what about all of those records that sold, those compilations that was packaged, and that they picked up a few $1 million for those masters, which was your masters as well? And what about the mechanical payments on those masters? Have you seen any money at all from Rhino?
That's what you call SCREW ED.
So that was another screw in. Okay. Now, I want to thank you.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck with the show. I think this is something great. I mean, it's not hurting anybody here, because I mean, anybody that's been hurt is the people that's been screwed.
Yeah.
So we've been hurt in the process. But this won't hurt anybody. It just brings to light what happened in the day, and everybody's got a story.
So I'm sorry about your screwing, and hopefully you can get re-screwatized again,
right,
if there's such a word.
Well, this is good for the kids. I mean, people coming along behind us, you go do radio interviews, and the first thing they ask you is, what would you like to say to an up-and-coming artist? Watch Screwed and find out how not to be screwed.
Ladies and gentlemen, never get screwed again.
Thank you, Alan.
Every other week on Screwed, we will have an educational edition of which we will bring in experts from the entertainment business, from Hollywood, and from all walks of life to talk to you about how not to become a screwy. Thank you for watching Screwed. A word of advice: don't let your ignorance predominate where your intelligence should prevail. That simply means never, ever get screwed again. And another little tip for you: if you hear someone on television telling you, "I'll take $10 off if you use your credit card," you are about to become a screwy. So for more information, you can go to our website, MrJeffLane.com.
Give me what you got, what you got, what you got, don't you ever stop. Give me what you got, what you got, what you got, till you get on top. Give me what you got, what you got, what you got, don't you ever stop.
And this show is called Screw.